Okay.
Dun, dun, dun. Recording. Okay. So what was I going to talk about first? I am going to share my screen. We'll just do announcements real quick. Where is my share screen? They've moved it on me. Oh, I can't share screen yet. Hold up. Open up my presentation in PowerPoint. That would help. Well. Okay. And I'm going to mute you real quick. Okay. If you have a question, Amanda, just raise your hand so I can see you, and then I'll unmute you. Okay. October announcements. All of the popular challenge packs are on the big sale of the 140, which is amazing. If you hit Success Club 5, we get a webinar from Eric Qualman, or a webcast. He is basically an online guru, kind of like Tony. He's actually been called the Tony Robbins of social media or something along those lines. He is pretty phenomenal. I've kind of looked him up a little bit and checked him out. And it's always those kind of gifts from Beachbody that I really enjoy, because not only does it just give me something to shoot for, but it's something that I can put and implement in my business immediately, and it just helps my business move forward. It's not like just something that can collect dust on a shelf, which those gifts are great too, but I like it when they do these kind of things. But you guys know that professional development is kind of like my jam. So that is really it. Oh, another one is Cordy Force is coming out as challenge pack on October 31st. Without the challenge pack is November 1st, when people can buy the program just by itself. The rumor is, and I haven't seen an announcement of it yet, is as Team Beachbody coaches, we will be able to purchase the program 2 weeks previous to the release, which should be coming up like in the next week, but I haven't seen an announcement for it. As soon as I see when it will be released, I will share in our group, because I am jumping on that bandwagon. I cannot wait. Let's see. Okay, so how to organize your month. This is something that I have learned gradually, and I've kind of had to hear, I'm kind of stubborn, I guess. I had to hear it a few times to kind of make it make sense to me and actually implement it. So I am going to explain why you need to organize, and then exactly how to organize, and show you how I do it. So I keep looking over to see if you've raised your hand, Amanda. You might have to wave if you think of something. Okay, so establish a schedule that excites you. Don't think, oh, I have to do this today, or oh, I don't want to do this week, but it's on the schedule, so I'm going to do it. Don't do that. Do something that keeps you motivated, keeps you excited, and helps you just kind of stay on top of things, to want to share with your friends and family and fellow coaches, or whatever the case might be. Set goals for every single month, and not just business goals, but also plan out what are you going to read this month or do this month for professional development. What program are you going to do this month for your fitness? You need to have each month planned out in every aspect because it just helps you be more successful. You have it in your head. You got the goals set out for you. You know what you're wanting to do for that month. It just makes it easier to kind of reverse engineer it and break it down into baby steps to ensure that you're successful. I'm going to share my business goal this month is, I'm going to sit here. I'm just going to hold myself accountable to you guys. I have to flip through. Hit Success Club 5 is a non-negotiable for me. And I want to add 3 coaches to our awesome team this month. And here it is, the 11th, and nothing yet, but I'm working every day. Yesterday I did a lot of invites. So you need to set your business goals. You need to set fitness goals, professional development, even family goals. Like I have some, and even like friend goals. Like I have on here that I want to have 2 girlfriend lunches this month, just so I can get out of the house and be me and feel human. I have a goal for our family. Steve's birthday is coming up towards the end of the month, and I want to do something special for him as a family, like plan a small day trip or do something. Just do a little thing, like kind of just plan out your month. Planners are the bomb diggity. I am a paper girl. I know a lot of you can rock the electric, like iCalendar and all that. But I love my Inkwell Press planner. It does week or a month, and I'm like way OCD. Like everyone is kind of color coded in it. And then it breaks it down by week, and even, let me see, I'm going to do a page that shows you one that's complete. Like I even break down what chores I'm going to do each month, what's for dinner, chores, and what my workout is. And then this is my to-do list, and if I would have had any appointments on that day, they would have been listed over here. So I am that, like, plan out everything, goal set everything. You'll love me for it, I promise. And then you can break it down. What do you need to do daily to hit those goals? Don't let planning or perfection keep you from progress. I'm preaching to myself here because this is what I have done. Again, you can go look at my website. It is incomplete. It's been sitting incomplete for almost a year now because I have not got my professional pictures, headshots done, and I feel like I need my face on there as perfect as possible. It has not happened. So it's obviously not doing me any good paying for that website and the domain name and all of that, because it's not working for me right now. I don't have it complete. I don't have it ready. Do not let perfection or the constant planning, putting it down on paper, keep you from doing the steps to get the goals done. Don't over plan, just do. And you can fail forward. You're going to fail. So just kind of keep one step in front of each other. You're going to be fine. It's never going to be the right time or convenient to do certain things. Just jump in with both feet and just do it. Kind of like having kids. It was never a convenient time. There was never enough money, but guess what? We survived. Like, you just do it. Get out of your head. Do not overthink it. Don't doubt yourself. Just do the steps you need to do to keep moving forward. And Josh Coates really said something in one of his trainings that I did with him. He said, protect momentum at all costs. So as you're moving forward in your process, don't say, oh, I've done enough this week. Done. And let it go for a week. Because guess what? You just lost that momentum. And now you have to kind of get it going again. And it takes a while for things to start moving forward in your business. And even with fitness, I took almost 2 weeks off of my fitness journey. I hate to admit that. I did one workout in 2 weeks. And yesterday, I could feel it. It was not pleasant working out. And so protect your momentum at all costs. That is your livelihood. Sometimes you win and sometimes you learn. We learn through failing and stumbling and moving forward. And so never think of it as I just can't do this. You are learning through the process. Consistency and persistence. It's not about doing things, it's about doing them long enough. And so you just need to keep at it. And you guys hear that from me a lot. It's all about that. Okay, so time management is your friend. And again, I'm preaching to myself. Yes, I'm very organized, but when it comes to time management, it is a huge struggle of mine. So I read a book and it was called Eat That Frog. And it talks about doing the hard things, the unpleasant things first, so you can get to the task on your list that you're looking forward to. So I've had to make my day schedule. I'm doing the hard things first. My house chores were like falling to the wayside because I'm so focused on my business. And so now in the morning, the first thing I do is change over laundry or unload the dishwasher or whatever the case might be to get those hard things that I don't like to do done so I can focus on the things that I love to do, which is doing things for you guys and my clients. Set a timer. Don't kill yourself doing a task for an hour. Like just do 15, 20 minutes at a time and get up, get moving, go get a drink, go do whatever, and then come back, set the timer again. Don't crush your spirit by being a slave to your to-do list. Ignore notifications. Oh my goodness. And it's so hard because we work on Facebook. And so you're constantly seeing notifications or people commenting on your picture or whatever the case might be. You need to learn to ignore that number and just kind of zoom in and focus on what your tasks are, and then reward yourself with getting to check in with your friends. No news feed scroll. During work time, do not do it. And again, if you have to set a timer through those times, do it. Just get it done. Make sure that you prioritize your daily tasks so you can get the stuff that absolutely has to be done for the day done, and the other stuff, you just kind of fill in with the cracks, or maybe it can move to the next day. Business hours are very, very important. Workout times are very, very important. And of course, family time. And when you are doing each of those, respect that time slot. So when you set your business hours, be business during those hours. When you're doing your workout time, show up for your workout on that time and do your workout, crush it. When it's family time, put away work. Don't worry about doing anything else. And respect your family enough to give them 100% of your attention. That was a struggle of mine, and I've had to kind of learn through it. I shut down my phone a lot. Okay. It all starts with your mindset. Life is about turning all your what ifs into I did it. And so what are your non-negotiables? These are what I think they should be. They are for me in business. The 4 vital behaviors, of course, professional development, I think, is at the very top of that list. Being a product of the product, invite, and recognition. Celebrate others. Success Club 5, which you can also call the 3 Lives Club. It's inviting 3 people to join in on their health journey with you. You are helping change 3 people a month. Show up every day regardless. Be consistent. And practice what you preach. I hate that part. You got to show up every day, and you have to work out, and you have to drink your shake, and you have to eat healthy a majority of the time. Like, this is what you're advising your friends and family and clients and coaches to do. You need to be doing it right along with them. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. You're going to be outside your comfort zone a lot. Mainly because you're sharing your health journey, you're sharing struggles. You're showing before and after pictures. You're, I don't know, you're just being vulnerable on social media a lot. And so you just need to learn to get outside your comfort zone. Even talking to people about the business opportunity or joining in on for their own health, it can be uncomfortable at times. And so just make yourself do it, and it gets easier as time goes on. Allow yourself a me day. Everyone gets a day off from work. So make sure that you are taking care of you, even though it's hard for me. I really enjoy working this business because it doesn't feel like work to me. I love being there for my people. I love working on training for you all. I love thinking of cool ideas. I love talking to people about health and nutrition. But you need to give yourself a day off. You still post on social media, do something inspirational, show how you're enjoying your me day and the freedom of it, but still have that time where you're not, sitting here waiting for someone to respond to a message or making phone calls or whatever the case might be. And if you don't want to do a whole day, do an afternoon. Go give yourself a pedicure. Go have lunch with a girlfriend. Go, just go sit outside in the sun and read a book or whatever it is that you need to kind of reconnect to yourself. Do that thing. Okay, so a month at a glance. How to plan a month ahead. And I am going to tell you, I plan more than a month ahead. Just because it makes sense to me, especially towards like this, we're entering into the last quarter. November and December get to be extremely busy months. So if you do not plan now for those months, it's going to kind of get here before you know it, and you're going to be kind of scrambling trying to figure out how to get it going. So especially for the fourth quarter, you definitely want to plan for the whole quarter. So each month you need to have things to invite to. It's hard to do inviting when you don't have an event to invite to, right? So have a challenge group that you plan each month. You want to know what program you're going to be doing, or if it's going to be a mixed group. You need to know that a month ahead, because you need to start inviting at the very minimum 2 weeks before it starts. I would say 3 weeks, because they need time to get it in. You need to kind of have time to have those conversations, and however much time it takes them to actually click purchase. You want to make sure that you are allowing enough time for all of that. You need to know the program that you are doing, like what I was saying at the beginning. You need to know what your fitness plan is for the month. And that's actually more important than what your challengers are doing, because you need to be excited about what you are doing to share each month in those challenge groups. Free groups. Each month you want to have something to add value to your friends and family that are following you on your page. It doesn't always have to be a clean eating group, even though those are really amazing and awesome. But you need to have something to share some good content with. And those always lead into, you can kind of cross-sell in there a little bit about a challenge group coming up or what you are doing for your fitness, and just encourage people in there. So they hear you say, I'm doing 22-minute hardcore, where they're going to start asking questions. Really? You get your workout done in 22 minutes? Are you kidding me? Like, those kind of things being shared in a free group is a really great thing. So here are some amazing ideas that I have for free groups. And you can do them at any length of time. Some people do a 5 or 7 day group. Some people do them for 30 days. Completely up to you. Clean eating is a great one. I have done 2 of those recently. 2 months ago, I did just a regular clean eating group. And then last month, I did a crock pot clean eating group. which was great. We had great activity in there, and a lot of people appreciated the content that was in there, and it really kind of gave them the knowledge of what it means to eat clean, and then they got to feel what it feels like to eat clean. And so now their body's craving that, which is great. But there's other ways to do it. You can do a Beachbody On Demand free group because they get the first 30 days for free. So they can sign up for that and do I forget what they call it, Challenge du Jour daily workout that's done by the master trainers, or the 3-week yoga retreat. You can do that in a free challenge group, which is pretty amazing. You can also do a sugar detox group, which is basically just cutting out sugar for say 5 to 7 days and see how their body responds to it. You can do a no junk food challenge, same type of thing, but kind of focus on what's hiding in that pantry. A recipe exchange group, just have someone come in and say, I'm looking for healthy recipes, and you invite people in and they all share healthy recipes to help boost up our menu planning. Another great one that I thought was pretty cool, and Amanda, you might like this, it's kind of up your alley, a 7-day mental tune-up. So you talk about anxiety and self-love and goal setting and eating for mental wellness and exercise for mental wellness. Like on day one, you introduce each other and ask what's their experience with mental illness or anxiety, depression, that kind of thing. And you just kind of talk about it. And then you can kind of help them with eating clean and exercise to release some of that stress and anxiety. But you can also do tasks in that group, self-talk, affirmations, I am statements, that kind of thing, which I think is pretty cool. Another one is a Project Love Yourself, and you just share journaling prompts, maybe some yoga poses, and clean eating recipes. A water chug challenge is always good, helping people learn about how important that water intake is, and just a little 5-7 day challenge would be great for that. Vision board challenge. Teach people how to goal set and do a vision board for themselves and talk about dreams and goals, and just spend 5 to 7 days together just dreaming and inspiring each other. This is one that I'm doing in December, 12 days of fitness, because it's 12 days of Christmas. I'm going to do it the first couple of weeks of the month to kind of help them do a fitness challenge each day, eat healthy, and it'll give them 2 weeks of a great start and feeling good going into the holidays. And hopefully they'll want to continue on with that, because most people at that time are facing holiday parties and treats and thinking about their New Year's resolution. So it's in the back of their mind. So you can empower them through that 12 days of how to maybe have a healthier snack to bring to a holiday party, or how to eat healthy even at a celebration, how to do portion control and the 80-20 rule, and just encourage them through it all. You can have a 7-day Shakeology free group. They can order the 7 or 8 packet now, Shakeology sampler from the shop and be a part of that. And you can share what you're feeling like. How are they liking the flavors? How is their belly feeling like? Is their bowel movements regular? How's their energy levels? You can just really talk over the benefits of Shakeology. A declutter group. You can have organization and clean out group and give them inspiration every day on the mental wellness of just having your house in order and not cluttered, and the I don't know, just how good it feels to get those tasks done, and having to-do lists each day to do that. You can do a 30-day biggest loser and have a prize at the end for who lost the most weight or lost the most inches, whatever the case might be. Healthy kids group. You can do like kid approved healthy recipes, help moms plan like school lunches and snacks that would be healthy for their kids. Spotlight on our kids programs. Like Shanti has a kids dancing program. There is, I think Tony Horton has one too. There's a couple like kid themed ones. Freezer meal prep group for clean eating. So there's a lot of different ideas. You get creative with it. You make it exciting. November, I am doing a create your own happiness group. It's going to be 7 days of gratitude and journaling and motivation and inspiration leading up to Thanksgiving. Looking at counting their blessings, keeping a journal of what they're thankful for, teaching them about I am statements so they can start doing some self-love too. And then in December, like I mentioned, I'm going to do the 12 days of fitness. So I have those going on. And if you guys, as my coaches, want to join in on those, you're more than welcome to do that and add your people. I'm totally willing to do that with you guys. In fact, I would love to do it with you guys. Okay, sneak peeks into challenge groups and coaching opportunities. We host a sneak peek every third Thursday evening into coaching that you can invite people to. Thrive does a 3-day group now, every couple weeks for a sneak peek into coaching that Lauren is leading up. That is a great one. Another thing that you can do is if you have a challenge group and people are like, what is that all about? You can let them into the group for a few days to kind of see what it's about and just kind of talk them through it through a private message. But they need to see you sharing great, healthy recipes, daily motivation, encouragement, and invite them to participate as a challenger. So tell them, I want you to be a part of the sneak peek, but you need to check in every day and I want to see you comment. I want to see you really give this a chance and put both feet in the water and try it out. And then after that few days, ask them if they want to be a part of it. And you give them the information they need and they can make a choice from there. And you either take them out of the group or keep them in the group. It's their choice. Another thing I will say that you need to think about each month is you need to run this business like a 6-figure business. You have to take yourself seriously so others will do that also. So planning is very important. So you need to look like you know what you're doing, even if you don't. Like I will totally admit when I don't, but I know where to get answers from. And so you need to make sure that you are showing up every single day, that if people are going to invest in their health and trust you to coach them through this and encourage them and cheer for them through this, that you are going to be there for them consistently. They don't need a fly-by-night person dumping them in a group and expecting them to be successful without checking in on them or participating yourself. So make sure you are doing that part. Hang on, my throat's getting dry. Do you have questions yet, Amanda? Okay. How do you get the people? I know this is like the golden question. You need to be a value producing machine on your page. You need to have daily encouragement. You need to report in, have them as your accountability of when you are doing things. You need to share healthy recipes. You need to share successful stories of transformations. Be someone who helps someone. Like you see me, like share products that you love, and they don't have to be Beachbody. Like, you guys have heard me share my professional development books that I love, my planner that I love. What else have I shared? Oh, kitchen gadgets that I love that just make my life easier. Fashion. Oh my goodness. Last week I went on a shopping spree after Beachbody paid me and bought 5 pairs of boots. Like, it was a big deal. And guess what? Women are shopping for boots at this time because it's fall. Like, it was a huge traction thing for me because people were commenting, they were replying, they were tagging me on different things. Like, it's a big deal. So just be a value producing machine. I want you to think about it as your best friend. What would you share with your best friend? Not your private stuff, but like, what would you share silly things with them all the time, like just little things. Share your life on Facebook and talk to it like it's your best friend. Ask questions. Have it where people respond back, and when they respond back, you reply to their comment and tag them in it. All of that is going to help bring more traction to your page, and it's going to help you show up to your friends and family that follow you already. It's going to make you show up in their newsfeed more. The more you interact, the more you get on news feeds. It's how Facebook works. So share little and big stuff, ask questions, bring value to people, let them know that you are trustworthy and that you're encouraging and positive. Didn't mean to do that. Do not be a billboard. You are not Beachbody. You are you. No Google or corporate images will win fans. So if you see a great quote, take a picture of yourself working out and put the quote on the picture. Or just share a nugget of truth from what you've read in personal development or whatever the case might be. Make it you. Do not do Google images or Beachbody images or any of that, because you are not Beachbody. People do not sign up because you're Beachbody. They sign up because they believe in you and they know that you're going to be there for them. So show you. And then just kind of self-evaluate every so often. Would you follow you? Would you enjoy reading your newsfeed? Think through that. Are you entertaining? Are you encouraging? Are you someone who you would seek out if you were wanting to find a friend? So just kind of think through that. What is in your toolbox? There are so many things that we can use. I actually did a whole file of this in our team page of different apps. There's an app for that, is the name of the file. Different apps and things to help you be successful. So time management helpers, Buffer or Hootsuite. I'm a huge fan of Buffer. It's my favorite. Making ads. I love Canva. It's a free service. They will tell you if there is something that, like a stock photo or whatever, to buy. If you need it, it's only $1. Most places when you buy stock photos, it's anywhere from $10 to $20 per image. So that is a huge thing. Every time you see me do a graphic in our team page of like our weekly schedule with the light bulb or team call announcement, or when I celebrate one of you getting rank advanced, or our Success Club point board, all of that, I do all of that through Canva. I used to do it through Photoshop because that was where I was comfortable as a graphic artist and digital scrapbooker and photographer. And this has saved so much time. I love it. Canva.com is the bomb. Adding text to photos. They're apps for your phone. WordSwag and Rana Designs are amazing. I love them. To do video or photo collages, Pick Post Play is the one I use the most because it can do both pictures or video. Framatic is great too, but it only does pictures, no video. Notes or documents. Evernote rocks my world. I love it because it syncs with what's on my computer to what's on my phone, and I can just copy and paste and do things. What you may or may not know is in our team sneak peek and in our power hour, that's how I do all the posts. They're all saved in Evernote, and I set a timer and I just sit there and copy and paste, because most of the time I'm at the ball field. I also use Buffer for that to just schedule them out, and that rocks too. Capturing pictures. Burst mode was a really cool thing I found to take tons of pictures while I'm working out. So I could set up my phone and put it on burst mode, and you can set it up to like take pictures every so often intervals. And it seriously does 100 photo burst every whatever you set it up for. So it catches you doing things, doing movement, doing whatever the case might be during your workout, and you don't have to sit there and think about how to get pictures of yourself working out. And you can go through and pick the one for you that you want to share. And it's pretty cool. I've kind of enjoyed that. Follow-up systems. This is the biggest one I've had to learn. But I was talking to people, and for whatever reason, my follow-up was where it was lacking. And follow-up is where your fortune is. You have to follow up. I can't remember what the quote was. I think it's 5 to 7 times before someone will actually purchase from you. So follow-up is really important, and you need to have a system for that follow-up. There is Streak for Gmail, that if you have a Gmail account, it works really well. I personally tried it and struggled because I didn't take the time to learn it. But a lot of Beachbody coaches swear by it and have a lot of success, and it may be your thing. I'm more of a paper and pen kind of girl, so that was hard for me. Teamzy is what I use now, and it has a free trial. Hang on. I really shouldn't talk this much. It has a free trial, and they don't even ask for billing information. So it's completely free. You don't have to worry about getting zapped with a fee at the end of the trial. And it's really cool. You can import your contacts from email, from Facebook, from your phone, and it's amazing. It has been life-changing for me, and I now pay the monthly fee, and it is worth every single penny for me. Excel worksheets, that's what I did before I found Teamzy. It worked for me, and Notebook is also what I used. Some people enjoy just using a whiteboard, having your list of, I wish I could move my computer. I actually have a chalkboard that I have list all my dream team people. So people who I want to be as part of our team, who I think would be the brand of awesome that would add to our team and be a great addition. I have listed them by name, and I've had 4 people I've been able to mark off that list so far this year. Oh no, 5. I haven't marked her off. And I still have like another 30 people that I am working on and keep checking back with. So you just never know what will work for you, but kind of think how you process through things, what makes sense to you, and have a plan. Whenever I invite someone to a like a challenge group or a free group, I do my follow-up 2 days later. If I'm just talking to someone out of the blue to just check in with them and see how they're doing, if I don't hear from them, I don't follow up again for like a month. So usually the most I go out is a month, unless someone tells me otherwise, like, oh, I can't do that until January. Well, then I set them for January. The cool thing in Teamzy is you can actually do it by date to set up your follow-up, and it shows up on your list for that day. When you log into it, It lists everything of your follow-up, and you have notes for each person so you know what you were discussing and why you were following up. It's pretty cool. It's worth the checking out. Okay, week. How to plan your month. Let me move up my slides here. Week 1. Okay, so this would have been last week. I was really hoping to do this call for you guys last week because it would have helped set up October, but we can still start today, so it's fine. Beginning of the month. These are the things you need to do at the very beginning of the month. You want to help challengers complete their purchases and continue conversations from the previous month. So follow-up, again, is important. You want to add challengers to the group with the prep week and create excitement and interest. That's also a great time to have a sneak peek into your challenge group during the prep week because it won't, one, it can have them where they can actually be a part of the challenge group that's going to be starting their fitness program the following week. But it's also a great way to have positive peer pressure. So they're going to see people posting pictures like, I got my challenge pack in, you know, I get to do this. And they are all excited because their Shakeology came in and their fitness program came in and they're sharing in that group. Well, people are going to want to be a part of that. So your sneak peekers are going to see that and they're going to want to be a part of that excitement. And when a sneak peeker joins in and buys a challenge pack, you can celebrate them. Yay, congratulations, John. I'm so excited that you were starting your health journey. Cannot wait to cheer you on. You know, that kind of thing. And just celebrate every little thing so more people will want to join in on it. Over-deliver customer service and content in the groups. Add value, but don't overwhelm. Just post twice a day. Don't be someone who posts just nonstop, because if you've ever been part of a group that has tons of posts, it does get overwhelming and you feel like you're falling behind even though you're not. So you don't want to be that person, but you want to make sure to bring a lot of value to your people. And 2 posts a day pretty much does that. For the most part, in my challenge groups, I do like a check-in post at the first thing in the morning, like some type of a motivational, inspirational something, and ask for them to check in the comments. And then my second post will either be a recipe or something silly, like a silly little meme or something, just to kind of keep it fun in there. Let's see. Plan giveaways and share contests with challengers. Point systems are great. So like they earn a point for every time they comment. If they decide to share a picture of themselves, like a sweaty selfie, it can be worth like 2 or 3 points. You can add that to them to get them motivated and keep them involved and keep them going. And then at the end, whoever has the most points will get, say, a shaker cup or a workout headband or something. It doesn't have to be anything expensive, just something that they are working towards, and just congratulate them for working so hard in that group. Okay, so that's week 1. Week 2, the challenge starts. Okay, so in your second week, your challenge group follow-ups to those that did not respond the first week, make sure to give them a last call. Sneak peek into the business opportunity ads can start being shared because it's the 3rd Thursday of every month. So plan on it. People you've talked to about getting the discount or about the business opportunity, be sure to invite them to that. You don't want to wait until last minute. You want to, the week before, kind of get them lined up so when it's time to add into that group, you can have them ready to go. Make a dream team list. That was the biggest thing for me, was once I got focused on who I thought would be kick butt people on my team, I was able to have those conversations and be able to share the business opportunity with a lot of excitement and courage, because I knew that they had something to offer my team, and I knew that I wanted them. And if they knew that they were wanted by me and that I loved their brand of crazy and awesomeness, it just made that conversation go so much better. And it's been pretty cool to have people even come to my house and see my dream team list on my wall. And they're like, hey, my name's up there. And I'm like, I know, I've been talking to you. Like, I'm for real. I really want you on my team. And what's better than being wanted? Everyone wants to be a part of something. And so if anything, it's just a great encouragement to those that you are sharing with, or a great, maybe a positive boost that they need to know that you see something special in them. Even if they don't choose to be a part of your team, they know that you see something that sparks in them that is worth something. And that can be a turning point for them to find something that is their passion to work towards. You have challenge groups starting, but people can still hop in with Beachbody On Demand while they're waiting for their stuff in the mail. And that challenge group starts the second week, usually means that you can hit Success Club 5 by the 15th of the month. Just helping 3 people each month, you move forward in your business. And that's a huge, huge, huge deal. I'm trying to go through these fast. I know I'm getting way too chatty. Okay, week 3, invite, and invite some more. Okay, so we have our sneak peek into coaching going on this week. Keep personal conversations going, new and follow-up. You're constantly working those conversations. Share about your upcoming free group. I do that the last week of every month. Do you see the purpose of planning? I know what my challenge group, when it's starting every month. I know when I'm doing my free group every month. It just helps when you're inviting. If you don't have anything to invite to, it makes it really hard to have those conversations. So that is why this is so important. Start sharing your ads for next month's challenge groups. Again, planning a month ahead or 2 or 3. This is where it's beneficial. Make an event for the free group that's starting this week. So then it's easy to share and invite people to without it being salesy. And it makes you, as people RSVP to that, you have your contact list for that free group. It's amazing. I've started doing that the last several times, and I've been able to actually add people that were not friends with me before, because it just starts showing up in people's feeds, and people will click that they want to go to that because it sounds interesting to them. And so my only rule, sorry, I have to get another drink. I probably should have water sitting by me. I do have water sitting by me. Excuse me. Okay. High quality H2O. Okay. When I open the event, the very first thing I ask them to do is to send me a friend request. That does a couple things. One, it allows me to add them to the free group when it's time because they're on my friends list. And 2, it adds them to my network. So then it's just another person that when I share in my news feed about different things, they're going to see it now because they're friends with me. So it's very important to have that. And then, of course, you set up the group for your free group so you can have a place to add people. You take steps towards your goals or you take steps away from them. Do not stop moving forward now. You protect that momentum at all costs. Again, Josh Coates with his wise words. I am almost done. Okay, week 4. Free group is happening. This will help lead people into your challenge group for the next month. Make sure it has great content and excitement. Possibly even a small prize for a contest might be a great way to help you out there. Share about the upcoming challenge group. Do invites for the challenge group and keep those conversations going and follow up, of course. Finish strong. If you have not hit Success Club for the month, or if you do not have people going into your challenge group for the following month, this may mean it is go time. That means you need to FaceTime people, Zoom call, phone calls, meet at a coffee shop, whatever it takes to meet your goals. Take care of those that are dragging their feet. Follow up during this time daily. I do not, when I'm trying to hit a goal, I do not allow time to be skipped when it comes to this. Something else I would tell them is set a time limit. Like, this is like, hey, I'm wrapping up my invites or I'm wrapping up my people for this group. If you cannot join in on this time, let me know, because my next group isn't until this day. If you want it now, now's the time. You need to make sure that they know that there is a cutoff and when your next one is. Again, the power of planning ahead. Set up next month's challenge group page. If you really want to be awesome, you can start buffering or Hootsuite the post, which is pretty amazing. On Coach Online Office, they have it all there for you under marketing and challenge groups. They have daily posts that you can just copy and paste and put into your challenge groups. They make it so easy for you to be successful in a challenge group that you really don't have to put a whole lot of thought into it. You just got to put it in, you just have to implement it, put it into work. Okay, so everyday task of consistency, what to do to keep this ball rolling. Of course, inviting and follow-ups and adding to your network every single day. You need to show up in your challenge group and on your page, personal conversations with standout and challengers to encourage them. So if you have someone in your challenge group that is just killing it, I mean, showing up every day and like really doing a stand-up job, shoot them a private message and give them a, hey girl, you are doing amazing. I love your commitment to your health. I love your encouragement to the fellow challengers. Keep up the awesome work. So proud of you. And if you really see them being rock stars, say, hey, did you know that you are basically doing my job because you are rocking it in that group? If you've ever been curious about what I do, I would love to talk to you about it because I think you would be amazing. Simple as that. And I will tell you, the most successful coaches have all started off as a challenger in a challenge group. Almost every single one of them. Plug into your team pages. That means the Victory Crew page, Team Thrive. If you have your own team page, comment, plug in, show up every day, see what the announcements are every day. One, it's great for you to just be a part of the team because that's what we're all here to do. But two, it's a great way for you to get the information you need or to hear about announcements or whatever the case might be that you need to know in the business. And three, I just kind of like it. I'll be honest. It's more fun to talk to you guys than to talk to crickets. So to have replies and comments is amazing. Say hi to people without mentioning Beachbody, whether it's in a text or a private message or face-to-face. Make sure that they know that you care about them. They're not just a dollar sign to you or another number. Be authentic, be sincere, be you. Yes, it will eventually lead to a Beachbody discussion, but don't go into a conversation wanting it to be there, if that makes sense. Personal development. Do not miss a day. However you need to get that done, podcast, phone call, or podcast, YouTube videos, books, whatever the case might be. Mine right now is Daring Greatly. I love it. As a team, we also have a personal development challenge group of just us coaches where we share together. If you want to be a part of that, let me know and I'll gladly add you to it. Get out of your way and do scary things. Again, get outside your comfort zone. Get comfortable with the uncomfortable. And then just keep up with your fitness and be honest about your journey. Even when you have a stumble or whenever you maybe have just a hurdle that you've had to go over, share that struggle because that's real. People want to hear that. They don't want to know that you are not a perfect fit queen or king. But if you share a negative, make sure there's a lesson involved or a silver lining at the end of it. So like yesterday, people saw me share, it's day 1 of 21 for 21 Day Fit Extreme because I have not done my workout consistently in the past 2 weeks. But no more excuses. I'm both feet in. Here's day 1 of me being accountable to you. Like, make sure don't make it a complaining post, even if you just really want to. Make it something that brings value to people. And live life. Just be real and be present in life. Shutting it down. Get outside the computer and phone. Have a tech-free zone. Be present for your family and friends. When it's their time on your schedule, make sure you are there and respect that time. That message is not that important. Getting a message from a coach or challenger is not that important. Make sure to be present in your life. Wait, okay. Okay. It just helps you when you're living life to be just have a better mindset. It gives you the break you need. It gives you the time to recharge so you can pour into others. It also gives you a chance, like when you're out trying new restaurants, whatever, to meet new people. I catch myself all the time. I kind of become a homebody because I'm so attached to my computer and my phone for helping everyone that I don't get out and meet new people. And that's very important, not only for business, but just for my own mindset. I need to be something outside of my office. And it just gives you more to share on social media when you get out and about. So like right now is a perfect time. You can go to like the pumpkin patches or the county fairs or all those, enjoy these events with your family. And it just helps you be more relatable. They're seeing you being a wife, mom, friend, daughter, whatever the case might be, and just share. Share your heart with others. Go out and just be the good. Let them see what being happy is all about. Okay, so now it's time to get to work. Here is your plan that I would like to see you do. Obviously, you can't start a challenge group on October 10th because that was yesterday. But start planning when you're going to run your challenge group. Don't stress this month. Make it easy. Maybe do a bod group, do the yoga retreat. No need waiting for Mel other than that yummy shake. Plan ahead on what your November 14th and December 12th groups will be. That's the second week of each month. Plan your free groups. Again, I already have mine planned out. Mine, I'm adjusting mine. Mine's usually the last week of the month. For November and December, due to holidays, I'm doing it the first part of the month, which is why I'm not doing a free group in October, because I was going to have to immediately turn around and do another free group. So November's free group is a 7-day gratitude, create your happiness group. And then the December group is the 12 days of fitness. If you want to be a part of that, I will gladly add you as part of that, and you can add guests. Write out your goals for this month. What's your fitness goal, your professional development? What are you going to do this month for that? Business goals. Let's work on this together. A teamwork makes the dream work, which is one of my favorite quotes lately. So I'm going to stop sharing. Finally, I am long-winded. Oh, stop share. I don't know what is going on. Okay. Is my screen showing up through all that?
Yeah, it was during it, but not now.
Oh, yeah, I just took it off. Okay, I'm just making sure because it was like giving me a funny little message. Okay, so I am going to turn off the recording and then we can finish talking.